Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Kansas City Royals. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Robbie Ray. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And now the right fielder, Riley Green. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Kansas City Royals. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about ready to roll. And on the mound in this one, Robbie Ray. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Headed towards the corner. Carroll hustling after it. And there's one away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. One out, bases empty. That one in the dirt. 1-2 the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. And very nicely done for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Corey Seager. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. And that is that. Back here in Kansas City, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. What's the word on him?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence, and if he is, he should be just fine.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Corbin Carroll. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And there's a ball.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's in there.
All over that one right there. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Runner at third. Nobody out. Colton Cowser steps in for the Royals.
0-1.
The 0-1.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
0-2 now. That one missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
In the air, right field. Smith trying to get to it. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. In from third is the tying run. And here is Devers.
Well, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
Ball 1 there.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Fought off foul. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Here's Austin Riley. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike three. And we're back. Will Smith to the plate. Ray, a 6'2 southpaw, 33 years old, and they went out and made it. Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. A solo shot. And we're all square. It's 1-1. Muncy digs in. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Ripped on a line. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's Joe Adell. Swung on, belted. Ranging back. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Cease back to work. Foul ball there. And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that misses. And the count is 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Smith, long run. And that one hops the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw.
He beat it up.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Willie Adames stands in. That's in there. Runners on the corners, no outs. Just off the inside edge. Next pitch misses inside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they lead it. It's 4-1. And now it's Christian Walker.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Outside low, and 1-1. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. There's a line drive to left field, and there's one down. And next up for the Royals, Brett Wisely. Just missed. And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ruiz on the run towards the line. Makes the grab, 2 away. This is Corbin Carroll.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
In the air out to center. DeLuca pulls that one down, and that will end the inning. On to the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Smith. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
The center fielder,
Johnny DeLuca stepping in for the Rangers. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, these Rangers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. Or specific.
Runner takes off, swinging a foul out of play. That one
ball,
way
2
inside.
strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Kowser hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Esteury Ruiz. Flied to right his first time. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He will score. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about his approach and that willingness to just let the ball get deep on it.
Albies, the next to hit, takes ball 1. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Nabs it. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's a 1-run game. So now it's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one misses in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And it ties it up. It's 4-4. The batter now will be Will Smith. He's already homered here in this one. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 5-4. 2 outs, nobody on. Max Muncy now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Finish him.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the left fielder, Colton Cowser.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Rafael Devers up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. And another ball. Right through there for a strike.
2-1.
Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Here is Austin Riley. Struck out swinging his first time. Rips one to right, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Back here in Kansas City, and now the first baseman, Jake Berger. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch. That smash towards center. Bo Armstrong makes the grab, 1 down. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Adele stands in now and watches strike 1. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. And now the right fielder, Josh Smith.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of.
And that is that. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Blake Sable. And the pitch. Late with the swing there.
Well, these Royals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Line drive and foul ball.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
And that one hammered. Going back on this one. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first, and they get Adames for the out. So up now for Kansas City, Christian Walker. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a strike.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Outside. Now
strikes.
1 and 2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And a foul ball. Walker off of first with 2 away. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Carroll swings through it for strike 1. Hard hit left side. Whips it across. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in is the speedy Johnny DeLuca. Ray back to work. Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike.
0-1.
Throw, safe. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Gonna count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Reaching down and makes the grab. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Steps off, lead runner back to second. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 1 out and a runner at second.
I got a ball.
It's
1
a
strike.
pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little.
Runner breaks for third. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Pitch misses
Ball 2.
there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the
2
count.
balls, 2 strikes.
To third, Riley. Gets it to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Not in time. He's safe. Here's Siegs to the plate now. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 outs with a runner at third. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
1 and 1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Squirts away a little bit. Seager leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Muncy stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Just off the outside edge. And a count 2-1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 2 on, 2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Colton Cowser. Towards first, Berger. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now it's Devers at the plate. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Inside. And that's ball 2. To the right side. Albies over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Here is Austin Riley. 1 for 2. And that one ripped to left. Ruiz makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Jake Berger. Pitching change here, Sean Reed Foley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates. Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Digging in, Joe Adele. Swings through that one.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Josh Smith, the next to hit, and that is out of play. Bunts it straight back to the mound. In there safely. So bases all loaded up. Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Golden opportunity right here. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Tanner Banks.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And that one fouled off. Bases loaded, nobody out, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and all the runners are tagging. The tag, and he's out at the plate, and that's a double play. Yuri Ruiz stepping in for the Rangers. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Yeah, that's fouled off. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now 1 and 2.
That's ball 2.
Adele, the runner at third. Smith on at second with 2 down. On the ground, Adames tosses to first, 3rd out. Back here in Kansas City, well, we go bottom 6, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Now pitching for Texas, number 47, Jared Heenan.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Next is the Royals catcher, Blake. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Royals, Gary Sanchez.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Koenig picks over Crow Armstrong. Back in on a dive.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in on a dive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him! And that's the first out.
Now batting.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. And that one almost hit him. And fouled off. Dives, but it's off his glove. The run scores from third, and he's safe at first.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And now here is Christian Walker. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Seager. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Now a screamer into the outfield. Crow Armstrong makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here comes Corey Seager. Foul ball there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, went around. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That one just misses. Now 2-2. Ground ball right side. Oh, nice play to first. Pretty nice play there. Will Smith stepping in for the Rangers. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 7th. So up now for Kansas City, Brett Wisely. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Smith gathers, throws, gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike. Corbin Carroll steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Ruiz racing towards the line. Squeezes it. That's out number 2. Colton Cowser steps in for the Royals. First pitch misses. And another ball.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Man aboard. And here is Devers. 0 for 3 in this one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Hunter Goodman. He represents the go-ahead run. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, in this situation, the
0-1's
hitter
the count.
knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. Off the batter's eye and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 7-6. So 2 down. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Austin Riley. Infield shifted to the pull side. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Just missed. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Up the middle, all these. Inning over.
Got him.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we go to the 8th. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Banks back to work. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. This one in the air, center field. And it's caught for the out. Here's the center fielder, Grant McCray. Corner infielders guarding the lines. Trying to prevent extra bases. There's a strike. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one missing inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Kowser on his way in. Makes the grab, 2 down. Next up for Texas, Joe Adell. Tom Cosgrove taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Just misses with that one. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And to the plate for Kansas City, Pete Crow Armstrong. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Well, these Royals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Tosses across to first, and a quick out, number 1. Gary Sanchez now. And first offering is fouled off.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball up the middle. Albies in plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs. And next up for the Royals, Willie Adames. Weaver, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Not
Counts
even close there. And that is ball 1. And that one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Outside low, and the count is 2-2. Headed towards the corner. Green on the run. And that is that. Back here in Kansas City, and here's the first baseman, Josh Smith. And that is out of play. Next offered in there for a strike. 0-2. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Here's Riley Green.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Ryan Hudson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And there's 2 away. Last chance now for the Rangers. Esteury Ruiz stepping in for the Rangers. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, he gloves it. The throw, but he beats it. Nice try defensively. Great hustle, and the tying run is on. Ozzie Albies digs in now.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Fought off foul. Two outs. That misses, and it's 1-1. Runner on the move. And a count 1-2. This could end it. Runner on the go again. On the ground to third. Throw to first. That'll do it. And the Royals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.